Welcome back, guys, to my top 10 list of the best films, the 10 best films of 2017. I recently posted my worst list. Now it's time for the films that I personally thought were the 10 best films of 2017. Guys, make sure after this video, hit me in the comment section and put your top 10 list. Let's see what we have different. Let's see what we have the same. So without further ado, let's get started. At number 10, Wonder Woman. This film was actually a huge surprise for me. I did not think I was going to like this film as much as I did. Obviously, it's on my top 10 list. It is definitely up there. And I'm also working on ranking all of the comic book movies, so look out for that one as well. But I loved Wonder Woman. Patty Jenkins is a genius behind the camera, and she did a great job directing this film with Gal Gadot at the helm. At number 9, I am going to say it's Baby Driver. I had so much fun watching Baby Driver. I'm a huge fan of Edgar Wright. I think he's a brilliant director and he has a very, very unique style. I'm a person that I feel that film is art, and you will see from my list that all of the films that I loved this year were films that were all pieces of art to me. So again, number 9 was Baby Driver. Great action, great story, great direction again by Edgar Wright. That's why it's on my list. Number 8 is The Disaster Artist. I had no idea exactly how I was going to feel after I watched this film. After I came out of watching The Disaster Artist, I felt inspired. I felt like I wanted to become a filmmaker even more than I already did. Even though Tommy Wiseau's The Room is absolutely insane and it's regarded as is the worst film of all time, the Citizen Kane of bad films, The Disaster Artist actually takes respect into the person who Tommy Wiseau is, and him never letting anything get into the way of his dreams into becoming a filmmaker. Now, I don't have $6 million to throw out a film, but he did. But the point is, always follow your dreams and you never know what might happen. Number 7, a lot of people are going to ask me, James, why is this on your top 10 and not in your top 10 best and not in your top 10 worst? Well, that's because I think Mother is a masterpiece. I love Mother so much. Again, I love art. I think film is an art form, and Darren Aronofsky gave us a piece of artwork. I love Mother so much. I can't wait to buy the 4K Blu-ray. I can't wait to watch this film again and experience it again. Again, my views on film might be different from yours, and that's perfectly fine. Number 6 is Logan. I loved Logan so much. This is the best that Hugh Jackman has ever been as the character Wolverine. And same thing with Patrick Stewart. This is the best he's ever been at Professor Xavier, and I absolutely loved Logan. All the trailers looked amazing, and the film did not disappoint in any way, and definitely needed and deserved that R rating. Number 5, another film that I think is perfection, Split. This film is M. Night Shyamalan at his best. James McAvoy had 6 weeks and gave us 24 different personalities that were completely believable on film. This film takes you on a ride from beginning to end, and when you get to the end, the final scene, you realize, spoilers, that Split is actually connected to the Unbreakable universe. It makes the film that much sweeter when you watch it for the second time around. Number 4, I'm going to go with the Christopher Nolan film Dunkirk. I love war movies. I've seen a lot of war movies, and Dunkirk isn't the best war movie that I've ever seen, but it is very unique. The sound design, the cinematography, this film being shot in 70mm, this film Dunkirk is an experience. A lot of people talked about the fact that it wasn't centered around any one major character. I like that. This is a war film that's actually about the events of the war, and we just follow different characters along that journey. And I felt that was a really cool way of filmmaking that Christopher Nolan chose. Number 3 on my top 10 list is Stephen King's It. Man, I knew this film was going to be amazing after seeing the trailer. The first images that came out, I wasn't really sold on it, and then the movie came out and it's like, wow. Tim Curry's It, when he did it on that TV series back in the 90s, That movie messed me up. It gave me a fear of clowns for the rest of my life. I fucking hate clowns. And seeing it in this new iteration, man, was it good. The kids cast, they were amazing. And I have no idea how they're going to pull a bunch of adults to give me the same kind of chemistry that the kids did in this movie. But I am looking forward to the sequel and I cannot wait. Number 2 on my list is Get Out. Get Out is an amazing film. The directorial debut of Jordan Peele, and man, this is another film this year that made me want to become a filmmaker even more. Get Out is a phenomenal film from beginning to end, and it's actually more enjoyable as you watch it. When you watch it with second eyes, you're able to see things that you didn't see before, and it brings a whole new enjoyment to the film. My number 1 film of 2017, guys, you haven't seen it on my list yet. Blade Runner 2049. I am a huge fan of the original Blade Runner. It is my second favorite film of all time, and it's one of those films that only gets better every single time you see it, and Blade Runner 2049 is no exception. This is a brilliant sequel done by a brilliant visionary director in Denis Villeneuve. This man is a visionary and a genius in the art of filmmaking. I absolutely love Blade Runner 2049. Everything about it, from the sound design, the CGI, the cinematography, the fact that the world actually feels lived in, even though we know it's a computer generated world, it still feels so real. I loved everything about it. Ryan Gosling was amazing. Harrison Ford, even though he wasn't in it that long, was also amazing. This film is a masterpiece and my personal favorite film of all of 2017. Guys, thank you so much for watching me and watching me do this list. Guys, I had so much fun making this list for you guys. Stay tuned. I'm going to be ranking all of the comic book movies that came out in 2017, so keep an eye out for that video. Hit me in the comment section. Let me know your top 10 list for the best films of 2017. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time.